That's true. And you make a good point about the orchestra playing different notes, because this is exemplified in the reaction towards this new Congresswoman from Michigan. Let's play the Congresswoman from Michigan say the MRFer, and then let's watch how Democrats in the leadership positions reacted. Go ahead.
When your son looks at you and says, "Mama, look, you won," bullies don't win. And I said, "Baby, they don't, because we're going to go in there and we're going to impeach them."
All right, so she says impeach the MFer. This is Nancy Pelosi asked very directly what she thought about that statement.
I'm not in the censorship business. I don't think that, I mean, I don't like that language. I wouldn't use that language. I don't, again, establish any language standards for my colleagues. But I don't think it's anything worse than what the president has said. I don't think we should make a big deal of it. I really don't. I really don't. That's probably the way people talk around.
So that's just how people talk, and that's the Speaker of the House, really not taking a hard stance on that kind of language. This is Congressman Cleaver, who had kind of a different thought about it. Watch this.
This young person who just got elected might think this is okay. I mean, the president calls people's names. I don't know. I don't know her. I haven't spoken with her. I have seen the video. What she did was absolutely wrong. I'm at this point refusing to accept the new dayness of vulgarity. I heard people on the floor speaking that they were just aghast at what was said.
So there's already a big fracture, Governor Huckabee, among the Democratic leadership, among the entire House on the Democratic side about this kind of, vulgarity and kind of in-your-face kind of street talk.
Well, let's be fair. Let's don't blame all the Democrats for something that this new freshman said that was ridiculous, out of order, and would have cost me a mouthful of soap had I ever said something like that when I was growing up.
That never happened to you, kudos. I don't think. You probably never used any foul
I didn't want to eat soap. I found other things to eat. But, kudos to Congressman Cleaver for being bold enough to not try to defend that, because I think it's indefensible. But even more so, it's not just her words about the president, but it's the fact that she's an anti-Semite. I mean, this is a person who put a Post-it note on her map that disavowed the existence of Israel. This is a dangerous person in the Congress if her views were to ever catch hold. Hopefully they won't, and I would like to think that the people of Michigan and that district are having some real buyer's remorse about having sent her to Congress.
Now, I'm playing devil's advocate here, Mr. Kane. People on the other side say, President Trump said some pretty vulgar things in the past. He talks tough on a lot of occasions. To get upset about this language coming from this young Congresswoman seems hypocritical. How do you break that down?
It is hypocritical, and here's why. The president may have said some things that the left and the Democrats don't like, but he never used that level of vulgarity for a member of Congress, and she's talking about the President of the United States. I understand that there's a lot of Trump hate in this country, but the Democrats, the liberals, the progressives, and the lunatics, I put them in all under the same barrel. They've taken it one step further, and they don't even respect the office of the president, and this is something that they have raised to a whole new level, and it's uncalled for and unnecessary. I think it's going to backfire, because most Americans can disagree, but they're not going to accept this kind of vulgarity coming from someone who thinks that they are going to move the moon that first year in Congress.
I agree. If they continue with this kind of onslaught of vulgarity and insanity, then, in the next couple months, American people are going to say, what were we thinking by getting this new Congress in? And I remember, didn't Hillary Clinton say they were going to be uncivil until they regained power back? Well, they got the power back. I think they forgot about that. They're supposed to be civil now. Let's move to, I think you got